Spider-Man 4 has found a new cast member in Sadie Sink, with many wondering if her age gives any indication to the mystery character she is playing. The story of Spider-Man 4 is finally starting to take shape over 3 years after the release of Spider-Man: No Way Home. As one of the many upcoming Marvel movies expected to be released in 2026, Spider-Man 4 will take Tom Holland's version of the web-slinger into a whole new era after the culmination of his first trilogy in 2021. Beyond the announcement of Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings filmmaker Destin Daniel Cretton helming the project, little else has been revealed about the upcoming Spider-Man movie. That was until March 2025. When it was announced that Stranger Things star Sadie Sink had joined Spider-Man 4's cast. However, the reports did not clarify who exactly Sink would be playing in the MCU, leading to a great deal of speculation. Conjecture aside, some factors like Sink's age could reveal who she is playing in Spider-Man 4, or at least give us a better understanding of her MCU role. As far as theorization goes, Sadie Sink's age is the best way for excited fans to uncover who she could be playing. As of the announcement of her casting in Spider-Man 4 in March 2025, Sadie Sink is 22 years old. That said, Spider-Man 4 is not set to go into production until mid-2025 after Holland completes his work on Christopher Nolan's The Odyssey, meaning Sink will likely be 23 by the time filming begins. Sink's birth date is April 16, 2002, and her co-star Tom Holland is around 6 years older than her due to his date of birth of June 1, 1996. When compared to the other core actors of the MCU's Spider-Man trilogy, Sink is notably younger. The other actors are all in their late 20s, whereas Sink is around 6 years younger than each of them. With this in mind, it could provide some hints as to who Sink will be portraying by the time Spider-Man 4 is released in the summer of 2026. When combining Sadie Sink's age with what is known of the MCU's Spider-Man timeline, some elements could be gleaned about her character. As of Spider-Man: No Way Home's ending, Peter Parker has graduated from high school. His friends, MJ and Ned, had just been accepted into college before the film's main story ended with Peter being forgotten by everyone on Earth. Peter himself was shown to be moving into a new apartment, unpacking GED test books to make up for his now-lost high school education. It would not be difficult for Sadie Sink to pass as a slightly younger college student. This implies that the next Spider-Man film in the MCU will see Peter Parker heading to college, which many assumed would take up an entire trilogy as his high school journey did for the Homecoming series. If this is the case, Sadie Sink's age could hint that she is a fellow student alongside Peter. If Tom Holland, Zendaya, and Jacob Batalon, at almost 30, could pass as high school students, it would not be difficult for Sadie Sink to pass as a slightly younger college student, especially given her biggest role. Max in Stranger Things is of a similar age. All of that being said, Sadie Sink's character will likely not be confirmed until Spider-Man 4 begins shooting, or potentially even when the film releases. If she is a college student, as theorized above, two casting choices for Sadie Sink are Mary Jane Watson or Gwen Stacy. Many have speculated that Holland's Peter will receive a new love interest in the upcoming film now that Zendaya's MJ has forgotten who he is. Marvel Studios could opt to have Sadie Sink play a more comic-accurate version of Mary Jane Watson, as opposed to the Homecoming trilogy's Michelle MJ Jones Watson. Gwen Stacy is another option for who Sink could play in Spider-Man 4, with the fellow student often being depicted as Spider-Man's other major love interest beyond Mary Jane. Both previous live-action iterations of Gwen Stacy, played by Bryce Dallas Howard and Emma Stone, had red hair before taking on this role, meaning Sink could follow suit for the MCU. Either MJ or Gwen would work with Sadie Sink's age, especially if the script had them meeting Peter in college, as is theorized. The other major Marvel characters that have been included as part of the speculation around Sink's role in Spider-Man 4 are Jean Grey and Firestar, two mutants. Jean Grey is expected to play a big role alongside the other core mutants of Xavier's school in the MCU's upcoming X-Men movie, with rumors indicating Marvel Studios is looking to cast younger actors in these roles. Sink would fit this age range for either Gray or Firestar, and her appearance in Spider-Man 4 could set up her being found by Professor Charles Xavier in the future of the franchise.